Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we're back with more Birushana, continuing Not Brother Brothers route, where we left off, which was here in Kyoto, Rokuhara. So there you go. The news that Yoshinaka's troops were planning to invade Kyoto threw the capital into chaos! In the face of the situation, Norimori and others decided to lead the clan out of Kyoto and move to Fukuhara. I can't believe this. No, I don't want to believe it. I never thought this would happen. Oh, I don't remember her voice, but whatever.
Tokuko, please hurry with your preparations. The Genji will be attacking soon.
I cannot accept this. I can't even be with my father on his deathbed. I'm being forced to flee Kyoto. Your father's already dead, so it's not really his deathbed. I mean, is that what you're calling a deathbed when he's just dead? Like awake. You know what I mean? Like...
We have Emperor Antoku. As long as the sacred treasures and the Emperor are safe, there is a way forward. If we head west and regroup, we should be able to retake Kyoto. Please, just be patient for now.
All right. As long as my child, Emperor Antoku, is safe, we can work to find a way forward. Bird, stop it. I brought you up here till you stop screaming at me, but you stop being a jerk. You don't eat my headset. It was expensive. Fleeing the capital is so boring. If Yoshinaka is going to attack us, why don't we just go intercept him?
I don't think that's possible. With the current numbers of the Heike army, we'll just be overrun one way or another.
But with you and I on the battlefield, we can at least give them a run for their money, can't we? Even if we have to die trying. That's what he's thinking. And if we lose, that's okay too. I'm sure it would be beautiful to see the city covered in blood and flame. Yeah, Shigehira's got some fucking... Both of these chuckle fucks have fucking issues. I love them both, but they have issues. Don't you think so, brother?
Not really. I don't think it would be any fun to fight Yoshinaka. I, for one, am just going to let things go. The Heike are coming to their natural end. And still, a shame I couldn't fight Spacey. I was so eagerly looking forward to capturing him.
Yeah. That's right, brother. We were going to fight him together, weren't we?
Indeed. Oh well, and next time we meet Spacey, I'll be sure not to let him slip away.
So much.
Where he is. Psycho bastard. Ugh.
The news that Yoshinaka's army had invaded Kyoto with the Heike fleeing sent tremors throughout the land. Yeah, I never expected the Heike to flee, and I assumed they'd stay and fight Yoshinaka's army to the bitter end. How far the Heike have fallen? Perhaps the effects of Kiyomori's death are even greater than we'd thought. The Heike have fled Kyoto.
So what's gonna happen now? Will Kyoto be ruled by Lord Yoshinaka and Kamakura will be ruled by Lord Yoritomo?
No, I don't think the Heike are planning on giving up just yet. At any rate, they stole the sacred treasures when they fled. Of course they did. Like they were gonna fucking leave them. That's their only hope. That's their only bargaining chip here. That's their ace. They're not gonna leave it behind.
The symbols of the throne? That Emperor Antoku of the Heike clan is still the legitimate heir.
Surely Emperor Go Shirakawa will not stand for this. Perhaps he'll order Yoshinaka's army to hunt down the Heike and the sacred treasures. So, will Yoshinaka's army defeat the Heike? And will my brother lose his chance to get revenge on the Heike? Like, I can't stand for this. You wanted to see me, brother? Spacey, I need you to do something for me. Of course. What is it? I'll do anything for you because I love you. Basically how we are. I received an order from the Imperial Court the other day. The Imperial Court? Do you mean a command directly from Emperor Go Shirakawa himself? Why didn't the Emperor reach out to Lord Yoshinaka? My army will obey this order. I need you to carry it out. An order directly from His Highness? Uh-oh. Yes. I need you to do this for me. Understood? He stared intently at me. Yes, my lord. I won't let you down.
Kyoto and wipe out Yoshinaka and his forces.
You knew that was coming, but it's still so funny when he says, like, okay, cool, go kill our cousin. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, what? Wait, You mean Lord Yoshinaka? Well, we're both Genji. This unexpected order made my mind go blank, right? Yoshinaka's army invaded Kyoto and forced the Heike to flee. He's not our enemy, is he?
After driving out the Heike from the capital, the Yoshinaka's forces have been ransacking Kyoto, and they must be stopped. As though Yoshinaka's army isn't protecting Kyoto, they're just pillaging the place. And they say the lives of the people in Kyoto have never been worse due to all the looting and destruction.
No, that can't be.
His Highness is deeply distressed by the situation, and the capital is even worse than when it was ruled by the Heike. His Highness has ordered me to put an end to Lord Yoshinaka and his vandalism of Kyoto.
If what my brother says is true, then we must do something about Lord Yoshinaka and his army. But I never thought we'd take on another member of the Genji clan. But, brother, Lord Yoshinaka is our cousin, is he not?
So?
His face in response bore no hint of emotion.
Spacey, you will follow this order and fight for me, won't you?
Turning on the charm. It's not even that. He literally is just like, I mean, you'll do this for me, right? Oh my god, of course we will, brother. The fucking guilt. But, brother, it's not as though Lord Yoshinaka is a member of the Heike clan. He's a fellow Genji. I realize this is an order from Emperor Go Shirakawa, but if we can convince Lord Yoshinaka to change his ways, perhaps... My voice trailed off as I realized my brother's eyes were unmoved by my words. He's like,
would you choose him over me?
Never. Tomomori, yeah, but like, Yoshinaka? No, sorry. His gaze betrayed an aura of condemnation and contempt. And then, that's it. How dare you? Oh my god, anything to please you, brother.
Based on what you just said.
In addition to his usual stern face, I could see his obvious displeasure.
Can I assume that you intend to refuse this order?
No, of course not.
And then I'll ask again, Spacey. Will you take down Yoshinaka or not?
He offered it as a question, but I knew I had no choice. The look of displeasure on my brother's face from before was burned into my memory. My brother had just ordered me to kill our cousin, Lord Yoshinaka, and the only emotion on his face was cold severity. Lord Yoshinaka's a member of the same clan. My brother and I are related to him by blood. There has to be some other way.
Shana.
Shungen, what are you doing here?
I saw you leave. I was worried about you, so I came out after you.
See, sorry for making you worry.
All right. You seem like you've got a lot on your mind. About the order regarding Lord Yoshinaka, isn't it?
Guess I should know better than to try to hide something from you. I know what we have to do, but Lord Yoshinaka's my cousin. He's Genji, after all. I'm just upset that my brother wouldn't even listen to any other options.
Shana, Lord Yoritomo's a ruthless man who'll stop at nothing to achieve his ends. And don't open your heart to him too much.
Too late! I'm desperately in love with my brother. He's not really our brother, it's fine. Shungen, that's my brother.
He cares about that. He doesn't care about family or blood or any of that.
Shungen's not wrong.
Actually, it's worse than that. He's going to use his connection to you to take advantage of you.
True, absolutely, positively true.
Look, Shauna, I get why he means so much to you. You've never known your family. It makes sense you want to be close to him. But you can't allow yourself to be taken advantage of because of that.
I'm not being taken advantage of!
And do you even believe that? You have problems with this order, and yet he won't even hear what you have to say. Being forced to do the will of someone else without even being able to discuss it, you're being taken advantage of.
No, that's not true. It's all because my brother is a great general and...
And if he ordered you to die for him, would you do it?
Yes, that's what being a samurai is all about, isn't it? Came here as a man, as a samurai of the Genji, to serve my brother. You understand that, don't you?
I know how determined you are, if that's what you're asking. But he can't help but worry about you. I know that family means nothing to that man. Don't think twice about cutting you off, family or no, as soon as you're no longer useful to him. Just keep that in mind.
And Shungen's absolutely right, because that's exactly what how he's is currently and how they're portraying him and everything, because when it comes down to it, at the end, that's the change is going to be so much more impactful. You know what I mean? If it was like, no, I care about you, it wouldn't be the same. But him being like, yeah, no, I give no fucks, using you, and then all of a sudden, wait, no. So, like the bursting of his heart with all the little things we're shoving in there, when it finally gets too full and it explodes everywhere and makes a goddamn mess, it's going to be a beautiful, romantic, weepy mess. But a mess. It's going to be great. I was getting closer to him when he accepted the necklace I gave him. Guess I was wrong. No, he's still got a 20-foot wall, but there's a tiny crack in it, is all I'm saying. So just Shungen's words pierced my heart. But Shungen's absolutely right, because that's where Yoritomo is right now. 100% gives no fucks. But at the same time, I think he does. But he doesn't, you know what I mean? It's so deep down, because the necklace thing, he was like, oh, yeah, no, put it on. You know what I mean? And he was a little jealous that, Takatsuna was like, don't get mad at Spacey. He's like, the hell? And then we were like, Takatsuna, I need a favor. And he's like, I was going to give you something. You don't want anything from me? Like, no, I get it from Takatsuna. That's cool. And he's like, uh-huh. And it, hurt him. I don't think he realizes it. I don't think he knows what that emotion is, but he was like, what is this feeling? So, yeah, no. We are getting closer to him. We just can't tell because it's just a tiny little crack in that 30-foot thick wall. I mean, I said 20 before, but I think, oh, the wall's fucking thick as shit. Okay, but it's a thick-ass wall. It's a tiny little crack in it. We can't even see it. It's so deep down in the middle of the fucking wall. He doesn't know it's there. We don't know it's there, but then all of a sudden that thing's just gonna fucking explode, okay? It's cracking internally. On his side of the wall, he doesn't see it's cracking. On our side of the wall, we don't see it cracking. It's so freaking inside. Nobody can see it happening, but that's when that shit is going to crumble. It's going to be great. Soon after that, we headed for Kyoto to take down Lord Yoshinaka. Our plan was to divide the army into two and attack from two locations on the Uji River simultaneously. The main force was led by my brother, and I took the flanking force. Okay, so he sent us to kill our cousin, but it was we're going to go do this. It was, you're going to go do this, but he's with us anyway, so it's we. Anyway, a few days after leaving Kamakura, we reached the Omi Road leading into Kyoto, where we decided to camp for the night. We'll soon enter Kyoto. I need to speak to my brother before then. With that in mind, I walked toward my brother's tent. Brother, if I may, there are a few things regarding the invasion I'd like to discuss with you. There was no reply. Brother? Here, huh? I wonder where he is. Sitting on the moonlight looking at our fucking seashell. I really want to see just a CG of him just wistfully looking at the stupid fucking shell necklace we made him. Brother, there you are. What are you doing out here? As usual, my brother stayed silent. His glorious goddamn hair. No, not exactly the same. There's something different about him. His face looked dark, even under the light of the moon. Oh, he looked around at the flowers and plants by the roadside, then looked up and followed the clouds in the moonlight. It was as though he was searching for something. What's he doing?
What is it? What do you want?
The sound of his voice breaking the silence of the night took me by surprise. Is my brother really going to take down Lord Yoshinaka? Lord Yoshinaka's a blood relative, and yet my brother planned to cut him down without any sense of guilt or compassion. And that was also, too, when he's like, you're going to go do it. And we're like, oh, okay. I was like, really? Because, in Shungen's route, he was all like, I'm taking down Yoshinaka. And that was, the battle between the two of them, So I was like, I thought it was odd that they were going to take that away from him and not have him be like, I will fucking take you. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. He's pushing us and, like, making us do things and, like, whatever, trying to see this power come out again and, like, using us like a tool. But I'm just very surprised that he would send us to kill our cousin instead of him doing it himself. And then taking that glory, like, I took him down. I'm the leader. Because, like, we do it. Yeah, we're working for our brother, but, like, that still makes us look damn good. You know what I mean? And, like, you know, like, the whole weird animosity thing they had going in the frickin' in Shungen's route, where he was like, oh, you're getting praise. And then it was like, oh. You know, and then Yoshinaka being like, oh, you killed me, but someone's gonna kill you. And then our brother being like, you, Spacey. And we're like, whoa, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, that weird little, like, thing that they had going. It was in Shungen's route, but I'm like, I just would be really surprised if they didn't kind of bring that back in this. You know what I mean? Yoshinaka and Yoritomo having the same battle, Yoshinaka saying the same shit. Yoritomo being like, you're gonna fucking take me down, aren't you? Like, whatever, I'm trying to put... And then, like, but then it being like, but that hurts my feelings because I love you. You know what I mean? That's another little thing that just, like, sets him up. Kind of like that. I don't know. I mean, they make us something different with it, but I was just surprised they weren't gonna kind of, like, play off that same kind of thing. You know? But anyway. I thought that family meant nothing to him, that he could one day do the same to me, sent a shiver down my spine. Yeah, well, you're not family, so that's good, I guess. If I were in Lord Yoshinaka's position, my brother strike me down without a second thought? I mean, let me rephrase that question for you. Would you be torturing and murdering and pillaging Kyoto? Probably not. So no, your brother wouldn't do the exact same thing, because you wouldn't be in Lord Yoshinaka's position ever. Now, would your brother strike you down without a second thought? Sure, yeah, depending on what his aim is, but not because you were in Lord Yoshinaka's position, because you would never be in that position. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get the point she's trying to make. Would he strike me down, like, without a care in the world? Absolutely. But not because you would never be in Yoshinaka's place. You know what I mean? As if he could read my thoughts, he spoke.
Spacey, you want to help Lord Yoshinaka, don't you? Why?
We're both Genji. Though we grew up in Kiso and you and Izu, you're still cousins. You're still family.
Family? Yes, that's true. And if the Heike were too strong for either one of us, we likely would have cooperated. But Kyoto is in chaos now because of Yoshinaka, and the Emperor has ordered us to do away with him. Letting him be is no longer an option.
I mean, factually right. Doesn't mean that we don't have a right to feel bad about it. Like, oh my god, that kind of sucks. But he's not wrong. And I get you want to be like, I'm going to try to reason with him. And then you're like, reasoning's not going to work. Let's kill him. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Even in all the other routes, when we saw what he was doing, we were like, he needs to be stopped. But I don't think we were like, let's kill him. We were like, we just need to stop him. You know? And now she's trying really hard, like, but like, can't we just reason with him? It's like, you haven't seen what he's done. Wait till you see what he's done, and then you're gonna be like, do we have to kill him? I mean, we gotta get rid of him, but like, do we have to kill him? We do? Alright, I mean, okay, sure. You know?
Spacey, despite being a Runin, do you know why so many people have gathered to join me?
We're angry at the corruption of the Heike. They wanted to stop them from doing evil.
Yes, that's exactly why they've come all this way. Defeat the Heike, and those who tormented so many for so long. Why then should Yoshinaka be allowed to continue tormenting people, just because he's a Genji? And if I waver here, what would the people who trust me to stamp out evil think?
You're like, oh, when you say it like that. Your brother was right. Heike or Genji, no one should be allowed to torment others. But see, you kind of like that he threw this out there, because he's not like, yeah, no, I just like it. He's like, look, he's evil. I know we're related, and that sucks and all, but like, evil is evil, man. Doesn't matter if they're your best friend. Everybody's gonna have a supervillain origin story. Take down that bastard hero who's to wait. That's not how it works. We gotta have a super hero origin story. That's like also not how superhero origin stories work either, but you know what I'm getting at. Like, I'm gonna go become a superhero because my supervillain cousin is like killing people and that is wrong. You know? I'm just saying. It was foolish of me not to see such reasoning. I hadn't considered his position at all. I was blinded by the fact that Lord Yoshinaka's family, and I failed to see the obvious. When the shock of this realization began to recede, the only feeling I was left with was regret. Sorry, brother. Instead of speaking back, he merely blinked.
Spacey, you said it yourself. Blood is thicker than water. When blood fights blood, it can become more intense than the fighting between strangers.
Blood fights blood.
Our father, Yoshitomo, and Yoshinaka's father, Yoshikata, were brothers. However, when Yoshitomo tried to expand his power, Yoshinaka's father wanted to prevent that, so our father killed him. Just because you see him as family doesn't mean he sees you that way as well. When you fight with Yoshinaka, never let your emotions get the better of you. Understand?
My emotions get the better of me. Well, that's just bullshit. And I'm not going to be able to unleash the beast, because that's my emotions get the better of me. So that's why my brother was so cold when he ordered the killing of Lord Yoshinaka. He knew he had to cut off all emotions. Also, I don't think your brother quite has figured out his emotion chip yet. There's that. But, you know, aside from that, couldn't let his emotions get the better of him. Again, I mean, she's not wrong. He has emotions. He just hasn't figured out how to turn them on yet. So, like, that's kind of like, that statement's not necessary here.
This battle hinges on our crossing the river. At this time of year, the river's high and flows very fast. It'll be a fierce battle. We'll need you to do everything in your power to help.
We'll need you to do everything in your power
To help.
I feel like he emphasized power. Everything. He wants me to use the power I used in the Battle of Uji River. I was instantly reminded of the horror of that time and started to sweat nervously. You're like, I don't know how to turn that on.
I'll get hurt. It'll be fine.
I thought you and the others were in danger. My vision turned red and I felt this incredible power welling up in me. Sorry. It's filled with such hatred of the Heike. I felt this need to kill them. All of them. Then...
Are you scared?
Who knows what'll happen if I get swallowed up by that force again.
Before, you told me it'd be okay if we were separated on the battlefield, didn't you?
What? Then he placed his palm on his chest. We're having like a touching goddamn moment. Does he know how slightly romantic this is? How slightly romantic? It's pretty romantic. If we get separated on the battlefield, I'll be relying on this necklace to keep you safe. And I have the same one, so no matter what, we'll always be by each other's side. So adorable.
I see.
I also put my hand on my chest. I felt the hard shell necklace that matched my brother's. He's wearing his too? Of course he is, because you gave it to him as a gift and like he doesn't realize it, but that was just touching. Again, that's making that crack inside him spread. Something unexpected tingled deep in my chest. It's the love and passion for your brother! I love it! I love that we're building this like weird attraction romance thing going on, this strange thing that neither one of us is really aware what it actually is. It's like the strange feeling in my chest I pushed when I was near him. Like, we have no fucking clue, and we also still think we're related. I like it. I mean, we know, and I mean, I'm a little bit upset that the game told us in advance. I mean, there was really no way around Shungen's route. You know what I mean? Unless we did our brothers first. But it wouldn't be the same, because he's one of the poster boys, basically. Like, you know. But, like, I don't know. Like, the fact that, like, we know is nice, I guess, because then you don't feel creepy and weird if you're not, like, a degenerate like me at this point, where you're like, alright, we're gonna fuck our brother, great. Let's go. I mean, I was a little disturbed in the beginning, but I got used to it, and I was like, okay, I'm here for this, okay? I got myself prepared. I'm ready for this. I got my fucking debauchery boots on. We're wading into this shit. And then, like, it was like, nah, he's not actually your brother. And you're like, you know what? I got dressed up for nothing. I put my shit wading outfit on, and we didn't even get into it, you know? But I guess it's kind of good if you were like, oh god, no, gross. And then they're like, well, he's not really your brother. So then this whole route, you're like, I mean, I know they think they're related, but there's this weird romance thing building here. This, like, these emotions and this love bond going on that we just don't know what's happening under the surface. Like, we don't know. And then all of a sudden it's going to be like, wait, you're not my brother? Oh, good, I can make out with you now. And, wait, what? When did I want to do that? Oh, from the very beginning. You know what I mean? I, like, love it. I do. I like it. They took away the debauchery angle, but Tomomori might be our brother. So, like, they're giving us back that, I guess. Tomomori probably is actually somehow related to us, and then we have to flash back on Noritsune's route and go, oh, that adds a whole other level to that one. Still a great route. Still the best one. And then, like, Tomomori might actually, and that just adds a whole other level, and it makes sense with Tomomori, because everything about that man is like a serious fucking fleet of red flags and a dumpster fire, trash island shit, like, just, it's all bad. Which I love. So, hey, we're just throwing more fuel on that dumpster fire, so, awesome. Anyway.
In this battle, we will attack simultaneously. I will attack from Seita and you from Uji. I won't be there with you on the battlefield, but you'll be alright, won't you?
My brother looked straight at me. Yes, I will.
If you fail to cross the river, Yoshinaka's forces defending Uji will turn on my army in Seita. If that happens, our army will be in grave danger.
That means my brother will be in grave danger too. He's basically planting this in your head. If you fail to cross the river, I might die. I want you to think about that. Don't let that bother you, but let it bother you.
Spacey, you have to cross the river at all costs.
At all costs? What if it means using that power? I was scared with the idea of losing myself and giving into that power again, but I knew I'd be doing it to defeat Lord Yoshinaka and to end the suffering of the people in Kyoto. And of course, I'd be doing it to help my brother. As a general in the Genji army and as a younger brother, I have to do everything I can to help him. I understand. We will succeed. Then, we entered Kyoto. The end. This is real bad. To prepare for the crossing, I left with the others to check on the status of the Uji River. I won't be able to reach Yoshinaka's army on the other side of the river without crossing here.
And the river's flowing too fast. It's been raining for the last few days and the water level's too high to cross safely.
Well, we don't have a choice. We have to cross the river. How long do you think it's going to take to build a bridge? Does anybody have magic powers aside from me? I mean, I got demon powers, but that's not the same. Nishungen said crossing this river would be a difficult task. Does anybody magic up a bridge? If we don't cross the river and take out the enemy quickly, they'll just continue to hit us with arrows. I stared at Yoshinaka's camp across the river.
Shinao, are you okay? Are you upset about facing off against a fellow Genji?
You've seemed anxious since we arrived in Kamakura. We're all worried about you, my lord. Sorry to have worried you. I guess if I'm upset, it causes problems for everyone, huh? Since we arrived in Kamakura. I think it's more like we arrived in Kyoto. Because we left Kamakura. 10K, seriously, sweetie. Get your places right. But you don't have to worry anymore. I realize when it comes to protecting the people of Kyoto, there is no Genji or Heike. Yeah, the people of Kyoto are the most important thing here. Sweet. Besides, if we fail here, our forces on the other side will be in danger. We have to find a way to win. That's right! We won't lose to those who make others suffer! That's right. We're going to win. You're all going to help me with that, right? There's things to do. I got a grocery shop, and, like, I got my hair done.
Of course.
They're like, but I had a dentist appointment. Whatever. Good. Then here's the plan. My brother in the main army will come from Seda, and we'll cross the river here in Uji. It's really nice that he's like, go in that really dangerous river. Our job is to break through the enemy lines and keep the people of Kyoto calm, all while driving the enemy out of Kyoto. Got it? Got it! Group voice is Valley Girl voice. We weren't doing that in this one before, but we're doing it now. This should just become a common thing. Sometime later. Right. The first line of Yoshinaka's army stood on the shore, their bows at the ready. The river's flowing pretty fast. We'll get the horses in close together, form an... Umaikata? Umaikata? Something like that. Umaikata. And cross the river. What's an umaikata? Or however you say it. A strategy used when crossing a river with a strong current by connecting multiple horses together side by side like a fucking horse boat. Or creating a raft with the horses. Well, do not attempt to strike back while we're crossing. No matter how many arrows they shoot, just focus on getting across. All right, everybody, hold on. Whee! Okay, and then everybody hold on to each other's horses. On my order, the soldiers enter the Uji River, one after another. Not really. Ugh. You knew the crossing would be tough, but this current's absolutely brutal. Use those things like oars. As soon as we entered the river from the shore, the torrent of the Uji grabbed us and tried to pull us deeper into the current. And guys, if the horse's legs can't reach, loosen up on the reins and let him swim. That's when the rain of arrows from Yoshinaka's side came crashing down on us. I mean, you have to think Yoshinaka's army is like, the fuck are they doing? I guess we'll just fire the arrows. Do we need to? They're gonna get swept away. Should we waste the arrows? Yeah, we just use them anyway, just in case. All right, sure. Make it worse for them? I mean, they're gonna get swept. Really? We're gonna. Okay. I mean, if you say so. I'm just saying. We're using arrows for no reason. They're never gonna make it. Like, they have to think we look crazy. I mean, we're gonna make it, obviously, but still, I'm just saying. Everyone, keep your heads down, except for like half the, nameless, faceless soldiers. They're gonna go. These guys, yeah, these guys, these poor chuckle fucks. They're dead. Ah! Ooh! The soldiers who had taken the lead and had reached the middle of the river were knocked out by the arrows one by one. Everyone hold your lines! Keep crossing! However, many of the Genji troops were stranded, unable to move thanks to the overpowering current of the Uji River. Fire! Ah! 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 Hit him again! Fire! My lord! Ah! Oh, that was Benkei. Benkei! An arrow lodged its way painfully through Benkei's arms as he shielded me. Don't worry about me, my lord. It's my duty to protect you. Now please get behind me. We should have all gotten behind Benkei. The man's a wall. He could have fucking waded across this river just fine. No, it's too dangerous. Being careful isn't going to get us anywhere. We'll be your shield.
That's right. Once you make it across, you can take out those archers.
All right, Shinao. We'll be your shield. You're gonna make it across. If these motherfuckers die, I'm gonna be pissed at my brother. You cannot kill all my friends. I mean, killing one of them would suck. But if you're gonna kill all of them here, I don't know if I can forgive you for this shit. No! You're putting yourselves in too much danger! Damn! They have a point. If we don't hurry up and get across, the whole mission will be in jeopardy. And if we don't make it across the river, everyone will... Here we go. I gripped my chest tightly as I felt my entire body pulsating strangely. Wait, you know this feeling. Power. It's coming. We're gonna we're gonna like chuck them all across the river now. I placed my hand on the necklace on my chest. Each beat of my throbbing heart made the shell move slightly.
Spacey, you have to cross the river at all costs.
I fail here, my brother and everyone. Ready? Aim! Fire! Arrows incoming! Protect the Lord! I'll protect him with my life. Shinao, get behind me. No! Everyone, no! I can't let you do that,
My lord!
just drag the horses. They're like, how the fuck did she get across the river?
She left. What?
He just broke through. How did he do that? We've got to follow him. He's lost himself again. Quick, we've got to stop him. My throat hurts. The enemy's crossed the river. Don't let him take the shore.
Don't chew my head, Zebra.
Don't let him establish a beachhead. Stop them at all costs. Ah! Oh, that was him. Oh! Anyway. Out of my way! Ah! 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 The grunting and the growing and the screaming is just it's fucking ridiculous. Anyway. Ah! He's breaking through. Look at that strength.
Hurry up and follow him. We've got to hit the forces on the other side of the river.
Okay, is it like a fluffy thing on his staff thing? Or is it the fluffy thing is on his sleeve? It's always just one of those things that's just popping out in my head, like, awkwardly. Like, what is going on with him? My lord, please wait! Ah! Should have been longer and angrier, but whatever.
Chanel, where are you going? Stop! Stop!
Ah! Ah! I'll kill anyone who gets in my way! Yikes! Did you see that? I didn't sign up for this! We gotta get out of here! Where is the enemy? Gone. My way. No one to kill. Enemy. The enemy is... We look normal now. My vision grew darker and darker. Don't let him get away! Ah! A deafening scream of desperation brought me back to myself. The sound of battle cries and clashing blades, then I heard the sorrowful cries coming from Yoshinaka's army. I lost myself again. Yeah, I have moments like that, but I don't think I'm turning into like a demon dragon and like whipping ass or anything. It's just all of a sudden I'm like, where the fuck was I for like that 30 seconds? I was reading and I don't remember. I'm fine today, don't worry. But like, I'm just saying, there was a brief period of time where I was just like, concerning. I would also black out and forget what the hell happened, but it'd be like a split second, a couple seconds, not even 30 seconds, you know what I mean? Couple of seconds, just a little bit of just not knowing what the hell just happened, but, you know, I did not whip anybody's ass, and I didn't turn into a demon dragon. I don't think I did anyway. I don't know. There's no dead bodies around me for me to, like, figure out what the hell happens. Nobody told me because I was alone, so I'm just saying. It happened at work a couple times, so I would think if I went ballistic and started, like, hacking and slashing people that I might be in jail right now, so... And my coworkers would have been like, the fuck was that? So nobody ever noticed, so I'm guessing it's not the same thing. My hands were stained red with blood.
Are you alright? How are you feeling? Are you hurt?
No. Maybe it was because there weren't as many enemies, but I seemed to regain consciousness more quickly this time. Additionally, my body didn't feel as heavy as it did after the battle at Uji River. Yeah, you only killed like 10 people. Thanks to you knocking the enemy out of the way, we all made it across the river safely. Looking behind the others, I saw soldier after soldier climbing onto the shore and breaking through Yoshinaka's army. Those Yoshinaka soldiers are turning tail pretty fast, huh? Guess they were nothing more than a ragtag group of mercenaries.
My lord, please rest here. We'll take care of the rest.
He's right, my lord. Take it easy, please. I curled my open palm into a fist to check my strength. No, I'm fine. Proceed as planned. Follow the enemy into the capital and destroy whatever remains of Yoshinaka's army. Limit civilian casualties, and remember, no fires! We're here to liberate the people of Kyoto. Right!
Right. Oh my god. Okay. No fire. Like, having fun. So I would be like, let's
go, everyone. Follow me! What do we have to tell him? Don't light anyone on fire! Hello. Look, he's a twat, but he's hot. I mean, like, can we just say that he's, like, half shirtless, too? I mean, he's basically just wearing, like, a fucking vest. This is, like, himbo fucking energy. Like, mad himbo energy. Look at those fucking abs. So, like, I'm just saying. He's a douche. But, like, I understand if there are people who, like, are like, why do we not get a douche cousin route? Because, like, Yoshinaka is... He's nice to look at. He's a twat, but he's nice to look at, so... Lord Yoshinaka, Yoritomo's forces are breaking through at the Uji River! Damn it, Yoritomo! You're really coming to take me down? A fellow Genji? I don't remember his voice, but I don't want to sound too much like Tadanobu fucking Noratsune anymore. We should pull back for now! No, we're gonna capture the Emperor. I'll have him declare me leader of the Genji and rightful ruler of Kyoto. I'll never let Yoritomo take the title of ruler of the Genji. Are you crazy? It's over! We gotta get out of here! Are you Lord Yoshinaka? You're too young to be Yoritomo. You must be Spacey. Yes, I am Spacey Kuro Minamoto. Lord Yoritomo is my brother. I see. So your brother sent you to kill me, that right? Pretty much. And Yoritomo's gonna rule this city in my place. After all, he's pissed I got here and drove out the Heike first, right? No, he's pissed that you got here and you're treating the people like scum. Yoritomo hates sharing the fame, eh? Something like that. My brother didn't ask me to kill you because of your achievements or fame. Is that so? Lord Yoshinaka, why did you raise an army? Isn't it obvious? To kill those Heike bastards and drive them out of Kyoto. He's starting to sound like... It's fine, whatever. Besides, why should us Genji be stuck in the shadows forever? It's long past time for us to rise up. So in other words, you raised your forces to revive the Genji clan? Yeah, I guess so. Then all the more reason for me to strike you down. What? Why? The restoration of the Genji must bring light to this dark world. You may have changed the name of who rules this city, but the lives of the people are just as bad as they were under the Heike. You son of a bitch! Who do you think you are? You think you can just come to my city and run your mouth like that? Yeah, I fucking do. Lord Yoshinaka, for the peace of this world and for the true restoration of the Genji, I will defeat you here and now! Just go ahead and try it. Like, you son of a bitch! Shut your mouth! Not bad. How about this? We're sword fighting with her. Come on. It's for all the people that want Yoshinaka route. Ah! Damn, kid's fast. Fast because I got no doubts. No hesitation. What kind of Disney line was that? Fast because I have no doubts. No hesitation. That is something that came out of a fucking Disney movie. That's amazing. I love it. Yoshinaka, if you'd even the slightest regard for the people of this city, it would have ended differently. I mean, granted, all of our soapboxing does kind of also sound like fucking, like, came out of a Disney movie. And it's the shut your mouth! Wait! Oh, he looks guilty. Oh no. This is the end. Prepare yourself! Ah! Did I just actually kill my cousin? Or my brother? I killed my not cousin for my not brother. Our lord's defeated Lord Yoshinaka. Body's so heavy, but we can't rest just yet. I raised my voice for all to hear. I actually did it? Wow! I mean, like, we killed a bunch of random faceless people, but I never actually thought they would make us kill our cousin. I thought that was gonna be Yoritomo's fucking, like, moment. Tell everyone in the city that Yoshinaka's been defeated! Then force every last soldier in Yoshinaka's army to surrender and, most importantly, protect the people of Kyoto. Understood. Right away, my lord. Shungen, follow me. I'm going to go protect the Emperor. The remnants of Yoshinaka's army may try to storm the palace and take him hostage. Make good thinking. Let's hurry. I'm not sure 100% how I feel about us being the one that took down Yoshinaka. On one hand, I feel like, well, we took that from our brother because that was like the moment. That was like his moment in Shungen's route, like he's the powerful one. He took down Yoshinaka. I was like, yeah, we're there to support him. But at the same time, I like the fact that we're not just here to support him and here just to raise him up and to be his subservient little brother, i.e. / woman. You know what I mean? I kind of like the fact that they gave us this and we like totally fucking kicked Yoshinaka's ass and then we're like, yeah, did it for you, bro. And then later he's like, I'm not actually your brother. We're not related. And we're like, oh. And then you're like, oh, also I'm a woman. And then we fall in love and he's like, you killed him, man. You're like, yeah, I did. I mean, there's just something kind of like awesome about this at the same time. You're like, I mean, we took away that from our brother. But at the same time, I mean, that just kind of makes us look really awesome, though, doesn't it? Like, later, when we're all snugging in bed with our freaking not brother, we're gonna be like, I totally killed your cousin for you, man. I'm just saying. And, like, that, could you imagine being Yoritomo in that? And, like, not my brother. Hot woman. In love with. Killed my cousin for me. Huh. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I just, okay. I can dig it. Sure. Okay. I thought I would be a little more upset about it, like, with taking Yoritomo's thunder, but at the same time, I mean, that was in Shungen's route, right? I figured they would do a similar thing. But, yeah, this kind of, I like it, because honestly, if he had done it, like, yeah, we're supporting him, but then it would have been we are the supportive role. We're the main character, but we're supporting the man folk over here. Which, for the most part, we've had a really good... All of our love interests have either been... Well, like, Noratsune was, like, opposite us. We were fighting against each other, but then we were like, we have to fight against each other, but we're gonna kick each other's asses if we had... Fuck yeah, we are! And, like, we had, like, that freaking, like, complete understanding and bond, Benkei and Shungen, they're there to support us, but we are supporting that, and it's like a shared type of a thing, even though they're like, oh, we're like your vassals, you're the important one. It's like, yeah, but like, we're in this shit together, and like, we support each other. And it's been like that with all of our man harem, right? So, even if Yoritomo's have been like, we're here to support him and lift him up, and like, blah, 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 which, what you always are as the woman, you're like, I'm just here to make them look, I'm here to support them, They're kind of taking these gender fucking roles sometimes a little, So there's a part of it, you're like, oh, we're a kick-ass samurai, but we're just here to support our fucking tough boy brother. Bullshit. But I kind of wouldn't have hated it in this route just because it's not like we've been doing that in every route. Like, oh, you're the main character and you're the special, but like you're supporting everyone and they're doing it. The men are doing it. It's not like that at all in this. Like, this game has been really good. Like, yeah, sometimes they need to sweep in and rescue us, but sometimes we sweep in and rescue them, and it's like a shared thing. Like, we're sharing, and we're, like, full-on 50-50 partners here, you know what I mean? Sometimes they take more of a lead, sometimes we do, and, like, it's been really great. But was kind of but if they did it differently in this, we're just here to support you! We're here to support you, brother! We're here to support you, brother! Like, the typical woman role that they always give us in every fucking game, generally, right? For the most part. I don't think I would have been mad about it just because we've had such a good balance in all the other ones. But right now we're like, I'm here to support you! You want me to kill the cousin? Okay! Did it! It's like, but when you get to the end and you think about what's happening, you're like, well, shit! That's pretty impressive! We killed a man for you! I hope you know that! I'm just saying. It's not even like we were at war and we killed a bunch of men. I'm just saying, I took down your fucking cousin. Just remember that. I took him down. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it now. We've got 2 aces, okay? Because we had our own ace, but we just took Yoshinaka's. Just saying. Yoritomo's got 1, but where's the other one? The fucking Heike have the other one, so... And then when we take them down, we're going to split that one. So I got 2.5 aces to your 1.5 ace. I'm just saying! Anyway. Your Highness, has the Uji River been breached yet? Where are we going? What are we going to do if that vandal Yoshinaka comes here and tries to take you away?
The doors of the gate are tightly closed, so we cannot see what's going on outside. All we can do now is wait.
Your Highness, At the gate, Lord Yoritomo and his brother have arrived! Unbelievable! Then the forces from Kamakura have broken through the Uji River? Then does that mean, has Lord Yoshinaka been defeated?
Open the gate and bring them to me.
Yes, Your Highness! I have no idea what fucking Mickey Mouse voice that shit was. Never thought I'd have an audience with the Emperor. Right. Domamori in a wig. And Shungen's route. Sowing the seeds of dissent. Shungen and I were ushered into a room filled with silence. In the room came the wafting scent of kurobo and soft rustle of clothes taking their place on the pillow in front of us. Kurobo, a mixed incense consisting of various fragrant woods.
You may raise your heads.
I don't remember what his voice was like in all the other routes. He's not that important. The man doesn't even have a face. I followed the voice's words and raised my face. I could see the outline of a shadow behind the veil in front of us. Emperor Go Shirakawa. I love how the fact that, like, he's always hidden in shrouds and, like, no one can see him, and then he could be, like, walking out the street. Hey, what's up, Tom? Hey, cool, Tom. Nice to meet you, right? And it's the fucking Emperor. You have no fucking idea because nobody knows what he looks like.
Hello, my name is Tom. I'm just a little old man.
You know what I mean? Like, shit, if I were the Emperor and I had to, like, hide and, like, yes, I am the Emperor. Of course, I am always hidden. And then I would go on the street and be like, stop, home slices! I don't know. I would just be out there running around on the street to see what happens. Be some fucking, like, Jasmine shit. She's peacing out. But, like, I would leave the fucking royal jewels at home, is all I'm saying. Maybe take, like, one person with me to protect me. Because I can't fight for myself. But I'm just assuming if I were the Emperor, I'd be able to kick some ass. I'm just throwing that out there. Greetings. I'm Spacey Kuro Minamoto. I have come to you as my brother Yoritomo's representative.
You've done well to come here. When you were in Kamakura, you were going by the name Shinao, yes? Oh, how sad the people were when you left Kyoto.
Kurama. Did I say Kamakura? I never said... I'm like... When you were in Kurama, right. Your words are too kind.
I heard that you and your brother attacked both Seita and Uji. You crossed first, is that right?
The main forces were located in Seita. It was only because my brother took on the main force in Seita that we could cross it all.
Why is it that you seek to glorify your brother so?
Because it's the truth.
I see. And where is Yoshinaka?
On my brother's orders, I killed him. Oh, he's fucking dead. And then he's like, your brother is the awesome one. Yeah, totally. I like how Go Shirakawa was like, are you okay?
Good, that is very good. Well done. I suppose you all will be staying in Kyoto for some time then. Please feel free to use Yoshinaka's estate as your residence.
Thank you.
Next time you come, bring your brother along. I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Yes, Your Highness. Now, if you'll please excuse us. We came here to protect you.
Genji's brother, eh? You look like a girl.
I get that a lot. As we left the Imperial Palace, the sun was beginning to set. You know what would actually be kind of fun? I kind of want, like, basically like this game. But I want us to actually be a man. Like, I just want it to be totally gay. Okay? But I want to be like, you look like a girl. I get that a lot. And everyone's like, you're basically like, so like, look at you. You're such a pretty girl. I am a dude. Jesus Christ. You know, we're basically like, instead of we're like a pretty girl pretending to be a guy and everyone's like, you kind of look girly though. You know what I mean? I want everyone to be like, you kind of look girly. And we're like, God damn it, I get that. But Jesus, I'm not a girl. And everybody thinks you're a girl, but you're not a girl. Like, kind of like this, basically. It's basically the same thing, just slightly different, you know. Paradigm Paradox, we get to basically romance boy-girls, don't we? Because, like, aren't they, like, magical girls? They're, like, guys that turn into magical girls. It's really confusing. One hand, part of me really likes that. It's kind of funny. But on the other hand, it's like, I kind of want them to be, like, magical, you know, girls in quotes, but just, like, kind of like Cute High Earth Defense Club Love, where they basically are, like, magical girls, but they're just magical boys. And they're just wearing cutesy Sailor Moon-like outfits, and you're like, this is pretty gay, but it's fun. Like, you're like, this is ridiculous. Like, and they're, like, just super cutesy girly, but they're boys. Like, and Sailor Moon type outfit. It's, you know, it would just be good. But, like, no, they basically turn into, like, actual Sailor Moon girls. Kind of strange, but, like, alright. Okay. Alright, I'm interested. I'm intrigued enough. So, that's not the one that's... That one's December, right? I think so. Anyway. As we left the Imperial Palace, the sun was beginning to set.
Lord Spacey! Lord Yoritoma's forces across the Uji River!
Really? Took him long enough? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's excellent news.
Indeed, but it's not over yet. We've still got to protect those in the city.
My lord, it's terrible! Yoshinaka's soldiers are rampaging through Sanjo!
What? Alright, let's go and quickly subdue them.
Right!
I was gonna keep going, but it's like, you know what? We'll stop here. Just because I don't know how long the next day is gonna take. You know, it could take 2 minutes, it could take 10. It's probably not gonna be that long because it's our brother. But then again, it might be like, what's his name freaking leaves, and then we come in, you know. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.